I'm Claire and I'm one of the counsellors with the Dundee Carers Centre, and I'm here today to give you a couple of tips and tricks that can be helpful for helping manage your anxiety. So the first one that I've got is something that's just really quite fun. It's just like a little fidget toy that just helps kind of keep you distracted, keep you grounded, because you're getting that kind of tactical sensation of it. So you can get like fidget spinners, you can get like poppy pockets, anything that is really tactile, that allows you to just sort of, it almost kind of just quietens a part of your brain that's looking for stimulation. It's not a distraction. A lot of people will think it's a distraction, so it's really good for kids that are in school or if you're in a meeting. It's like the old paperclip trick, where if you're nervous about something, you kind of sit and play with a paperclip. So that comes in handy really well like that. One of the things that I personally like to do is do a gratitude journal. So either in the morning or at night, I'll write down 3 things that I'm grateful for that have happened that day. And they can be really basic in that I had a really good cup of tea, I had a good catch up with a friend, I watched a really good episode of something on TV, finished a book, started a book, or they can be really big things of that I had a really good day at work, or something really positive happened, I achieved something. So anything that I'm just grateful for that's happened that day, to jot down. When with anxiety, it really tends to get us to focus on the negative. That's part of one of its traits. So what that does is it helps kind of almost train our brain to look for things that are still positive. And it's not about finding things that are so positive that it overrules the things that might be going wrong or the things that might be really difficult or really messy. It's just about acknowledging that, yeah, both the good and the bad, the ugly, the beautiful can all exist at the same time. And anxiety will get you so trained on looking for all the things that are going wrong, all the negatives, all the scary things, all the messy things. And then our brain will collect that as evidence of that's a really scary thing to do. And then that's where our anxiety can hold us back. So it's about finding things to actually go, right, okay, there is some good. And that's what I'm really grateful for. And gratitude is a really good quality and a skill to have in ourselves that can be an indicator for higher levels of resilience, higher levels of positivity, and higher levels of better mental health as well. So what I'll do with these now is a couple of quick breathing exercises that we can do that really then help sort of regulate the body. So what we tend to do with anxiety, when we're feeling anxious, when we're feeling worried or we're feeling scared, we'll hold our breath. And then we're physically not getting enough oxygen and air into our body, so it's not going to be able to function at its best. And what anxiety will also do is it will bring in your flight or fight response. And when we go into fight response, it is our body will start pumping our blood, our heart will start going, so our heart rate is going to increase. We're going to try and catch up. It's almost like we're running, even if we're staying right still. So breathing exercises are really good for counteracting that reaction. So one of the best ones to do is called box breathing or count of 4 breathing, however you want to do it, where if you imagine like you're drawing a box in front of you where you breathe in for 4, hold it for 4, breathe out for 4, and then hold it for 4 again. So that's you made your box of your in, your hold, your out, and your hold. And then you just keep doing that again and again. So that's really helpful to do. Or you can do it as count of 4 as well. So you can count on your hands as you're going. And the next one, and the funnest one, the last one I'll do is bubble breathing. So you can either do it with actual bubbles, or you can do it where you're pretending that you've got bubbles. So imagine you're dipping it in, and then you're putting it out, and then you're blowing bubbles. And that really allows us to focus on getting that breath out of our body. So we've got that bit of imagination as well. If we're holding it, again, we're getting grounded, holding it, and then just taking that breath and blowing some bubbles. And it's always fun to do as well. So they are my tips and tricks for helping deal with anxiety and helping manage it. Hope they help.